World population is growing at an exponential rate every day. Does the earth have enough resources to feed its human population? How much wheat and rice should be produced? What if you are forced to be a vegetarian by the government? What if restaurants offer beetles and other insects as their main dish? Some of these questions may sound hypothetical. However, if the population continues to grow at the current pace, your grandsons and granddaughters will have to answer these. Before looking into future projection, let's look at the history of population growth. Around 10,000 BC, the nomadic humans started doing settled agriculture. The total human population was only a few millions at that time. During the initial years of human civilization, both the birth and death rate were considerably high. Death due to animal attacks, less immunity to diseases, disputes among humans due to the lack of proper means for conflict resolution were the major reasons for the high death rate. Despite these reasons, the human population reached the first 1 billion mark in 1804 AD. But this time, humans started gaining more control over their birth and death rate. Invention of vaccines reduced the death rate to a great extent. But again, it only took 123 years to reach the 2 billion mark. At this time, the world population was growing at a faster rate. Number of years required to reach the next billion mark was reducing at a faster rate. According to the United Nations Population Report, world population was around 7.8 billion in 2020 and will reach 9.7 billion by 2050. By the end of the 21st century, it is estimated to cross 11 billion. Next comes the interesting part. Can the earth feed this humongous population with the resources in hand? The total amount of arable land in the world is around 3.5 billion acres. If we plan to expand this area, it comes at the cost of deforestation, which will result in loss of many species, climate change, and other unimaginable environmental problems. The better option is to improve the yield of current vegetation, which includes cereals and pulses. Another idea put forth by experts is choosing a vegetarian diet. Meat consumed by people all around the world is around 330 million tons per year. The calorie gained by the livestock from the pastures is not fully delivered to the meat eaters, as there is a loss of energy in the food chain. So if we can divert the pasture and cereals directly for human consumption, we can feed an additional 3.5 billion people. But if we eliminate the meat industry completely, the livestock's contribution to the fertility of soil in the form of manure will be reduced. To balance this, we should find an alternate source for increasing soil fertility. While on it, is there a way to control the population growth? Birth rate, death rate, and fertility rate are the major parameters in predicting the future population. Fertility rate is usually mentioned in terms of the number of children per woman. During the initial times, governments followed forcible measures to control the population. China's one-child policy is one among them. Due to various population control measures by governments, the world fertility rate, which was at 3.2 in 1990, declined to 2.5 in 2019, and it is projected to fall below 2.2 in 2050. Experts suggest that instead of enacting forcible laws and policies, proper education and health measures will help in controlling population growth. As the life expectancy of people is increasing due to medical advancements, the potential support ratio, which is the ratio of working age people to old age people, is declining at a faster rate. By 2050, in most of the countries, this ratio will be less than 2. This implies that the aid to old people must be extended by the government, which will be difficult with the given less number of working people. Hence, depending on the population growth, whether rising or declining, water, food, health and environment takes a hit. Positive changes cannot be made in a day. We have got only one earth for humans. Act wisely so that our future generations wouldn't be liable for the mistakes committed by us. Thank you for watching this video. For more such infotainment videos, subscribe to Black Story.